The match of the year, which definitely is another popular category every year. I think more people voted in this one than any other category, I believe, other than Wrestler of the Year. But anyway, so match of the year coming in at sixth place, tied for fifth place, with 6% of the vote, was Charlotte and Sasha from Hell in a Cell. I don't really know why I included that, other than I just wanted to get a women's match on there, because that match, in retrospect, really was not that good. I thought it was a good match, but kind of watching it back was not a good match really at all. And their Raw match, like a month later, was way better than this, so I don't even know why I included that, but anyway, so Team Raw and Team SmackDown from Survivor Series also tied for fifth at 6% of the vote. Coming in at fourth place with 14%, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. From Battleground, third place, 21% of the vote, John Cena and AJ Styles at SummerSlam. And another really, really, really close call. Second place got 26%. First place got 27%. So literally by like a vote or two, this match won by. So second place, I'll just go with first place. The Revival and DIY from TakeOver Toronto. And then number 2, Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn from TakeOver Dallas. So I was really, really, really surprised that Nakamura Zayn did not win. That's what I voted as my match of the year. My own countdown on Bleacher Report a couple days ago. Revival and DIY, I think, was voted number 3 or ranked number 3 on my list. Both matches were absolutely incredible. So, Mr. Marceau, what did you vote for? And your thoughts on just the amazing in-ring action that we've seen all 2016 year-round?
So I voted for Nakamura and Zayn. I thought at least singles match easily, hands down the best match of the year. The buzz around it, the crowd, it was just an amazing match. Oh God, don't get me started. But that was a great match. The Raw with DIY, the second one was really good. It kind of had the same characteristics, but the crowd was hot. The match was really good. And like the story for DIY I feel like the story going into it was a lot better. Like DIY, almost won in Brooklyn, but like Johnny Gargano said they cost them and then they lost. And like it kind of like the story, I think if anything was better than Nakamura's, because that was kind of just like a dream after happened and really having a story around it. So the DIY Revival story was amazing. The promo was fucking amazing as well. I watched that the other day. It's so good.
Great match.
Easily one of the best tag matches without like a hardcore stipulation or anything. Like the best 2 out of 3 falls is great for this feud. And I thought also Nakamura and Zayn was definitely the best singles match, and I'd definitely say Revival DIY is the best tag team match I've seen in a while. So I'd say that Revival DIY match, Team Hell No and Ryback and the Shield are good run for its money. It was both really, really good matches.
Yeah, definitely.
Great year overall. Like Cruiserweight Classic got a lot of great matches. Trying to think of other ones at the top. My Styles and Roman Reigns was great from Extreme Rules. There's a couple other ones on there, but just those matches right now are the ones that I guess stuck in my head. But those matches were great.
Yeah, I forgot to include the Extreme Rules matches, AJ and Reigns. I tried not to have anyone's repeat themselves. Like, I didn't want to put, like, 2 Zayn. I mean, I guess Zayn is on there twice, but I would have had them on there 3 times if I included that 4-way from Extreme Rules, which was also amazing, too, for the IC title. Reigns and Styles. A match, I don't know why I didn't put it on here. I'm really kind of pissed I didn't, because they're on, like, the Cruiserweight Classic I included in another category, so I don't know why I didn't put it on here. But Ibushi and Alexander, I think, would have gotten way more votes than Sasha and Charlotte did from Hell in a Cell, so I don't know why I didn't put it on there. That was a phenomenal match, too. I think I put the number 5 on my rankings, but, yeah, I think it comes as no surprise that Styles and Cena, in my opinion, was the best main roster match of the year, but best matches of the year, period, I thought were Nakamura, Zayn, Revival, and DIY. It comes as no surprise that 2 best bouts of 2016 were both from NXT. And for the tag title matches, I think we kind of noticed this before, but it seems like they get better with every single special. Like, they had even Blake and Murphy in the Vaudevillains. Up to that point, a year and a half ago, was like the best tag title match they've ever done. And then they did Revival and Enzo and Cass, which was great. We watched that one together. That was a great match. And they did...
Don't get me started, London. Oh, my God.
London was an awesome show.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Great moment. You popped out of your couch for that one. And that wasn't even the best of it, because they go from that to American Alpha and Revival in Dallas. Amazing match. The end rematch, the rematch at the end was even better than that. And then the Brooklyn match, as you said, was amazing too, which was even better than all of those. And then the Toronto match was the best one of them all. So they just keep on getting better and better.
Great match. Great story. Those are good stories as well. So.
The stories, I think, are what makes these matches. So, Yeah, they're just all phenomenal. I really hope we have yet to see it. And if Samoa Joe didn't win back the belt in Toronto, I would have gone with this, but we have yet to see a tag title match. We've seen the women's title and the NXT title defended in the main event of these takeovers, but never the tag titles. And I think this match would have been a great way to close off Toronto. And Joe and Nakamura was good too, but this is what I would have gone with, just because this might be the best tag title match we will have ever gotten, so hopefully not. Hopefully they continue to raise the bar. DIY is great. It looks like we're getting DIY and Revival again on NXT in a couple weeks. And then we have another match of the year candidate with DIY and fucking Authors of Pain after that, so we'll see how that goes. But
oh my God, I'm gonna start.
But they did just have a great match last night or on Wednesday, whatever it was, with Tajiri and Tozawa on NXT. So DIY should be a great set of champions as long as they don't drop the belts to Authors of Pain next month. We'll see. But yeah, bottom line, I think, would you agree that 2016, maybe not ever, but would you agree that 2016 has been the best year for in-ring action in a long, long time?
Easily in a long time. Like I said, they have the best wrestlers right now. That obviously helps. Like back then, they kind of had a lot of better characters, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual in-ring abilities and wrestlers are a lot better right now. How you said the tag team match has been great. The Revival have really come a long way. I'd say they're probably they could easily be considered one of the best wrestlers of the year. That just as a tandem. They've really revolutionized tag team wrestling again. I think they're great. DIY is the same way, but I don't know. I just think with NXT, they kind of they're molding their characters from what they were to what they are now. It's just like they have great wrestlers and they make the characters better. Instead of back in the day, they had good characters trying to make them better wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of easy to get someone over who's already a good wrestler and you just have to tweak the character a little bit. Like I said, they're all the wrestling right now has been the best in I don't know, while 10, 15 years. So, Like I said, I think they're just molding the characters, but the wrestling's just been amazing. Like I said, Revival have been great wrestlers, and they just finally kind of get the character to the peak of where it needs to be, and they're just a great act together.
I think if you told me a year and a half ago that these two would have the best match, as voted by the people, as the best match of 2016, I would never have believed you, just because Gargano and Ciampa are both great. But at the time they came to NXT, they, like you said, they had no characters, but they built up this story and chasing the championships. And even the Revival, too, they showed up as a bunch of, the Cause and, the creative wrestlers in the video games. They looked fucking generic as hell. And then they built up this great resume as these awesome, old-school, traditional heel tag team champions. And the only two-time tag team champions in NXT history. They've had just a blow-away year. So hopefully both teams continue to kill it in 2017.